Hi, I'm Paul Wilson, creator of the Body Swing and the director of the Paul Wilson Golf School at Bears Best Las Vegas. Here's a great tip to help you build an effortless golf swing. If you like this tip, make sure you give me a thumbs up, click on the red button to subscribe to my channel, then click on the bell so you're notified when I post new tips, and please tell all your friends about my tips. You know, there's a lot of other people out there that need help too. This tip is going to help you fix golfer's elbow. So throughout the course of my career, I've been teaching since 1991. I have seen, quite a few people with golfer's elbow, and they've got these things wrapped around their elbow as they are trying to hit the golf ball. So these little compression things or whatever it is, some gel pack thing, I don't even know what it is. Okay, but I have seen not countless, but quite a few people with those on. I've had other people complaining about golfer's elbow, and they haven't gotten to the stage of putting the thing on. So every single person I've ever taught that came out and had one of those on, they got rid of that thing. Because all you have to do is stop hitting the golf ball with your arms, and you will get rid of golfer's elbow. Okay, so you have golfer's elbow because you are trying to hit that golf ball solely with your hands and arms. So what happens is, you're up here, you're trying to hit it hard. As soon as you go to hit, you are going to contract your arm muscles. So now, just imagine, you're gonna try and come through impact with these muscles locked. Okay, so some people go right through like this. Other people will try to put the brakes on after they've hit the ball. You do that, you are guaranteed to get golfer's elbow because your muscles are all locked up. You're gonna stretch this tendon right here. And I'm telling you, you get that, and that will take you, if you don't know what you're doing, it'll take you forever to get rid of it if you ever do. Because keep in mind, if you don't know what you're doing, are you gonna stop hitting with your arms? Probably not. So what are you going to do? It's going to hurt so much, you're going to stop playing. So you're going to stop playing for a few months, and of course, the pain will start subsiding because you haven't played. Okay, but we don't want that. We want to keep playing. Okay, we want to be able to fix this golfer's elbow like super fast. So we got to stop hitting with our arms. And if you don't know what I teach a body swing, not an arm swing. So I don't want you hitting with your arms. Okay, our arms are powerless. From the top of the backswing down and through into our follow through, we are not hitting or helping the ball in any way with our arms. Okay, so our arms are turned off. So what are we hitting the ball with if we're not hitting it with our arms? Well, you're going to hit the ball with your legs and hips. You're going to use the big muscles, not the small muscles. Okay, the small muscles for you that are all locked up. It's like, really? Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so different way, but to get a different way of doing it, you got to learn a couple new feelings. You got to learn a different power source. So like I said, the power source is going to be your legs and hips, but we got to get these arms unlocked first. Okay, so first thing you really have to do is just wrap your head around the concept. Okay, we are not using physical strength to hit the ball. We are creating kind of like a whip to hit the ball. So the club's up at the top. Okay, let's say the club is a weight. The whole club, not the head. The whole club is a weight. This is string. This is you twirling it. So if the club's up here like that and you twirled your hand, what would happen? This would come whipping through, right? Twirl your hand faster, the weight whips faster. Well, what would happen to the piece of string when you twirled it? Would it be bent? No. The piece of string stretches out. Okay, and that's what I'm getting at. If your arms were completely turned off, and this was the weight, this is the string, this was you twirling it, there is no way on earth your arms would buckle as you hit that golf ball. You would never do that. You're only doing that because you are doing that. You are contracting your muscles. So let's stop hitting. Let's let the muscles relax so they extend like the piece of string. Okay, well, if your arm is stretched out like that, how is it ever going to hurt? The muscles aren't even turned on. Okay, but now understand, to do that, it's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel different. So that's why I'm saying you gotta get used to that. You gotta know the feeling, you gotta kind of understand a few things, then you gotta get used to the feeling, or a few feelings, a couple feelings. Okay, so the first feeling would be, you gotta let the club stretch out. Okay, so if you don't know, when you hit a golf ball, you're gonna start with your arms basically stretched out. Lead arm will be stretched. This one can be slightly tucked. Gonna go into the backswing. Lead arm's gonna be extended when I hit the ball. This arm's gonna be tucked. 2 feet after contact with irons. 1, 2, right there. Both arms are stretched out fully. Both arms right there. That's where they stretch out again. With a driver, 3 feet. So when you hit a driver, you fire your lower harder, that tilts you more, and then the widest point stretches out 3 feet after contact. Okay, so if your arms would stretch out fully to right there, why not practice that, right? So sit here like this and go, okay, here I am. I go into my backswing. Now right there, I need both arms to stretch out. Remember, weight on the string, okay? The weight is pulling the string out, okay? So you gotta get used to that sensation. So you go like that. Just at least try it here just for a moment, just so you get the concept. Both arms need to be stretched out here. Now, as it keeps going, back arm is stretched out when the club is halfway through, parallel to the ground right here. This arm is stretched out. This one is starting to bend. Okay, so you could practice that. Get the feeling of the arms stretching through to the halfway through point. Okay, not buckling. If you do a chicken wing, you look like this. You never hit this spot right here, the widest point, right here, and then you're looking like this, all locked in. Club is close to you. You're pulling it close. Arms are contracting. You need to feel like you're gonna extend. Keep the club away from you. See how far away the butt is to my body here? I'm not going like this. See, that's only like 2 inches. Look, the club is way out here. That's 1.5 feet, let's say, okay? Keep the club away. Get the arms stretching. So you get used to that feeling, okay? Stretch. And then from there, just finish, go into your follow-through position. But the key is getting the arms to stretch out, not buckle, okay? Now keep in mind that, again, it's gonna feel totally weird, okay? You've never done it before. The feeling is that you are literally gonna throw your golf club into that range, or throw your club out in front of you. Don't actually throw your club though. It feels like that. It's startling, it's weird. See, if you were going like this, buckling, contracting, and I said, hey, stretch your arms out, that would feel like you're gonna throw your golf club. So why would you keep doing that if I didn't tell you that was what you were supposed to feel? You would never do that. You'd go right back to this again. Oh, this feels good. I'm in control here. That feels like I'm gonna throw my golf club. See what I mean? So you gotta practice it until you get used to that feeling. And that's where you're going wrong. You haven't done that before. So if you've never done that, why would you keep doing that? You would never do that. You'd do this. So get used to the sensation, okay? You're not actually throwing your golf club. You're stretching your arms out. Stretch. Keep the club away. Okay, so that's what the arms are doing. Then you've got to couple that with your body. You got to use your legs and hips as the power source. Okay, because if you just completely turn your arms off, you just eliminated your power source. You were hitting with your arms. I've just turned them off for you. So you got to find a different way to do it. Well, why don't we use our legs and hips? Okay, so how we do that is we're going to coil going back. Surely you know that by now. You're coiling, okay, meaning you're turning your shoulders, hips, knees. Okay, so we're winding it up, or coiling it up. Right here, I want you to change how you've been hitting the ball now. Easiest way I've had to get people to hit the ball is to think of their belt buckle, okay? Easy one. Everybody gets this in like 2 seconds. So we coil up like this, switch to your belt buckle. You're gonna take your belt buckle, you're gonna turn your belt buckle slightly to the left of the target for a righty, to the right of the target for a lefty to hit the ball. That becomes your power source. Okay, and I'm saying that because you need a thought to take the thought off of hitting. If your only thought is to, hit that ball as hard as you can, well, why would you fire your lower body? You would never do that, because that's your power source. Well, we've turned that off now. So now you need another thought. So very simply, you coil up right here, switch to your belt buckle, turn your belt buckle. Okay? So maybe it's turn the belt buckle, stretch the arms out. Turn the belt buckle, stretch. You see what I mean? So then you could work on both things at the same time. Do it in practice swings. Hold it in the air. Okay? Don't do it on the ground for a minute. Just do it up in the air and get the concept. Belt buckle, stretch the arms. Okay, get that thought. Then, of course, we're going to apply it to the ball. But now, keep in mind, you're not good at it. So why would you go as hard as you can? Why not go 50% for a minute? Get the concept. Then, so we go like this. We're getting ready. We coil up. Belt buckle. Okay? So that right there, that's about 120. Stick to that level for a minute. It's a 7-iron. Okay? Get good at it. Then you're going to want more power. So now this is the critical moment in time. You need to make the right decision. Okay? Are we going to get power by hitting harder? No. We're going to get more power by turning our belt buckle faster. That means we're going to hit it harder with our legs and hips, not our hands and arms. Okay, so maybe we practice that for a sec. Okay, let's do it a little faster. Okay, belt buckle. Belt buckle. You see? That's what I'm thinking about from right here to get my body moving. So ready? I coil it up like this, and then it's belt buckle. And that's when I get my full shot. Okay, so I know golfer's elbow, that is not fun. That literally makes you want to quit, because every time you play, your arms are killing you, or lead arm is killing you. Sometimes it's both arms. And that's not fun. In no way should you be in pain playing golf. If you are doing it wrong. Because my students build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing. Like I said, I've been doing this since 1991. So if you're in pain, you're doing it wrong. You are solely hitting the ball with your hands and arms. And that is never going to work. You are never going to get rid of that pain. You got to do it a different way. So you got now, hopefully you understand the way we're going to do it. Just like a weight on a string, okay? Pick it up and twirl it. That's basically the concept that we're using here. Arms are string. There's no power in string. So you can't be hitting anything because there's no power in a piece of string, right? Very relaxed. But if you turn your arms off, you need another power source. That's your legs and hips. Hopefully I've given you the right thought now. Now you're gonna think belt buckle. So you're gonna coil up, do your backswing. Right here, instead of thinking here, you're gonna think here now. You're gonna take your belt buckle, and you turn your belt buckle to hit the ball. Let the club stretch out. No joke, within a few practice sessions, I'm telling you, the pain will start to disappear out of your arms. And then if you're wearing one of those things on your arms, you will literally get rid of that thing. Just like every other one of my students that I've gotten rid of that on them. Okay, different way to do it. Get that, get rid of the golfer's elbow, and then you can start having more fun playing golf. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. You know, I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my Body Swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing. So once again, head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you the free samples right away.